afternoon, and thanks for joining us here on 9 News Watch. I'm meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Yeah, we got another hot day in store for us. Temperatures warming up quickly, but the good news is that they're going to start to cool down here fairly quickly as well. So we are pretty close to the hottest point of the day. You know, normally we reach our high for the day in the afternoon, evening hours. But now we're going to start cooling down here in about an hour and a half. We are already at 95 out at DIA. The wind's out of the northeast, right around 8 miles per hour. So they're pretty calm out there right now. They will pick up once again. We know the drill in the afternoon. And we're also, another reason why that's going to happen is we're going to see some thunderstorms rolling through. But let's check out those current temperatures out there right now. We're looking at mid to upper 90s across the northeast corner of the state. We're looking at triple digits already down across the south and east, and mid 90s across the Front Range. Colorado Springs checking in at 90 right now, 99 in Pueblo. Warming up nicely up in the mountains, but still pretty pleasant. We're looking at 70s up there, Kremling, Leadville, 80s elsewhere across the mountain areas. So the higher elevations a little bit cooler in the 70s and 80s, but still going to be fairly warm up there as well. So your weather headlines for this Tuesday, again, going to be a few degrees cooler today than it was yesterday. We did reach a record high of 100 yesterday. The old record was 99, so we beat that. Today's record is 101. I don't think we're going to beat that because our forecast high right around 97 degrees. And as I said, as those storms move in, as we head into the 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock hour, we're going to see a cool down with those clouds and those winds starting to cool down the temperatures as well. As I mentioned, spotty storms rolling in after about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Now, Thursday is going to be hot, but it's looking at this point like it's going to be storm-free. Most days this week, and you'll see that in the extended forecast, we have those afternoon storms we're so used to here in Colorado this time of the year. But Thursday, albeit hot, is looking like it will be a dry day. If you had anything you need to do outside to avoid any type of precipitation or storm activity, that might be the day to do it. HD Doppler Radar, let's take a look at that. We'll zoom it in. Really not too much happening at this point, although we are just starting to see, right here, some thunderstorm activity moving across the foothills and starting to make its way into the Front Range. So we are starting to see that activity that we expected right around 1 o'clock, possibly a little bit earlier than anticipated. A few more clouds moving in as well, and we will keep tracking that. This is our futurecast, so we're going to put it all into motion. As you can see, it's showing, again, 1:30, some showers across the metro area south I-70. As we advance this, you can see, obviously, they'll intensify as we head into the afternoon hours with that daytime heating. 2 o'clock, we start to see more pop up again, really along I-70 and south along I-25, and then by 3:30 more widespread, but really staying I-70 and south for the most part, even as we head into the afternoon hours. So right around 5 o'clock, again, we're seeing some fairly widespread activity up and down the I-25 corridor, south, Denver metro area, and south, and then we'll advance this into the overnight hours, and we start to clear up a little bit, popping up once again tomorrow afternoon. The same thing as we head into the afternoon hours. We'll likely see some of those thunderstorm activity and some of those thunderstorms pop up with the daytime heating. Nothing too intense here in the metro area. We're just expecting those kind of run-of-the-mill Colorado afternoon thunderstorms, the gusty winds, some downpours, heavy at times, and then moving on out. Although we do have a marginal risk for severe weather down there in the southeast corner of the state. All right, let's check out just how hot we're expected to get today. We're looking at upper 90s across the eastern plains, and as well as triple digits down there in Lamar, Springfield, upper 90s across the Front Range, Colorado Springs, a little bit cooler, 93, and even 80s up there in the high country. Elsewhere around the metro area, Longmont topping out right around 98 degrees, 90 in Lyons. We're looking at 94 in Littleton, a little bit cooler in Castle Rock, 91 degrees. So increasing clouds, again, we're already starting to see that out there. Temperatures will be increasing just a couple degrees from where we are now. We're sitting at 95. We'll likely get up to about 97 for a high before things start to cool down. Tomorrow, looking at 93, so a little bit cooler with some scattered afternoon showers. Again, Thursday, we talked about that looks at this point to be the one day we won't see those afternoon storms rumble through. Going to be a bit breezy as usual. We'll get up to 97, 98 on Friday. Those scattered afternoon storms sneak back in. We get some monsoon moisture moving in for the weekend, so we will likely see some heavier rainfall associated with those storms, and that's good news. We always need the rain, and we cool off as we head into next work week.